the Celtics last year. Not bad, not great, not bad though.
Not typical of a championship contending team, but they were so dominant the year before that it did seem like they let down considerably with those 24 wins at home.
Look at the open lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Mayo at the 2, with Gay at the 3. Randolph and Gasol together inside. And Conley. Allen for the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Clark, back to the Celtics at home. I'm sure fans will forgive them, though, after the way they played at home in the playoffs when they were really terrific.
Without question, Kevin. I mean, the way the Celtics have regrouped, the fans are extremely pleased. And you know what? They've had a fantastic playoff stretch because they found themselves healthy and fired up and focused.
And rested. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier, I spoke with Coach Lionel Hollins. He thinks the biggest battle for them is simply finding the space to operate effectively on offense. He said this is a team that plays so tight defensively that you can feel like you don't have room to breathe. The only way to exploit that is with motion off the ball and efficient passing. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
Randolph can't hit.
Starting this game, nothing's going down for him.
Pierce for 3, and that one's good. Pierce has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Conley with it. Back to Gay. Left side Rondo. Allen outside. The tray. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. With the shot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Pierce for 3. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Conley against Pierce.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds.
Some changes for Boston. O'Neal comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Glenn Davis subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Poked away.
Still Memphis ball.
Here's Conley. Gay outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Here's Rondo. It's a 3-point game. Jams it home.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. They're always catching the big action at the hoop from the Sprite Slam Cam. Stolen. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pierce. And that's good on the layup. Pierce has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Conley. 2:03 left in the first. Grizzlies made a nice little improvement last season, playing close to 500. Just 2 games below 500.
Kevin, their road record at 17-24 wasn't great, but it was about what you'd expect from a team of their caliber. Not kind of in the middle of the pack, and for a young team, not too bad.
Now here's Pierce. Allen, right side. It's rebounded by Randolph. It's 1-on-1. Here's Mayo. Cans it from 6 feet away. And here's Rondo. Left side Rondo. Here's O'Neal. Nails the easy jumper. How do you think the Grizzlies can get into the playoffs this season?
Well, we've talked about the youth of that team, so obviously the young players have to continue to get better. I think Lionel Hollins has done a nice job in bringing that team along. So it's a matter of getting better defensively and being a little more consistent in how they play the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Wafers checked in, and it's Garnett in for Glenn Davis. Memphis also making some changes. Fabin's checked in, and it's Arthur in for Zach Randolph. Here is Conley, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Guys, Rajon Rondo hinted back in February of last season that there was turmoil in the Celtics locker room. He said every guy had to look in the mirror and had to hold themselves accountable. We've got to be a team with no agendas. In the locker room, you could feel it. You don't feel like it's the same continuity and camaraderie in the locker room as it was the first year. We've got to find a way to get that back. Guys, going into the playoffs, they seem to pull themselves together. We'll see if that continues into this season.
Thank you, Doris. And young Rajon Rondo has spoken.
Kevin, I like what he's doing. I mean, you're the point guard. You're the future of this franchise. He didn't call out anybody specifically. He's just saying we lost something. And now we've got to find a way to get it back.
That's good.
That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence pays.
Here is Robinson. 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Behind the arc, Arthur snatches it inside. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here is Conley. Arthur backs him down. From 11 feet away. Doesn't get enough under it.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
So both teams going in here for real as we end the first. Celtics lead by 3.
Well, their defense has been superb, Kevin. They're talking, working together, and really making it a challenge to score.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Rondo. Grizzlies improved last season, managed 40 wins. That's 16 more than the prior year.
They really came out of the gate strong, but after the strong start, kind of fizzled a bit down the stretch, and then losing Marc Gasol for a period of time hurt them too.
That did hurt him, you're right. Garnett out there with Glenn Davis. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal and Robinson. That's the Boston 5. From about 19 feet, shots good by Gay.
Assist goes to
Gay's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When he gets you going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Does this team have what it takes, you think, Clark, to make the playoffs this season?
You know, I think so, Kevin. They've got a lot of young talent that has continued to grow together. Sometimes you just have to be patient with a young developing team. And as always, when a young team commits and becomes consistent defensively, that's when they can be a playoff team. Well, I tell you what, it's not a good sign for the defense if he's getting off.
Robinson for 3. Good. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Some players really look for the three-point shot in transition. It's one of the best times to shoot it. You have to be a sharpshooter, though, and of course, he is.
Gay, Allen, guarded by Robinson. Gasol backing down. Here's Allen, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Both teams deciding to change it up.
substitution on the court.
Here's Rondo. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. He dumps it off. Waver for 3. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Mayo. Nails it from the wing. Mayo's got his second bucket. Celtics leading by 3. Clark O.J. Mayo, so talented. He's been in the spotlight since a very young age.
Yeah, he's got point guard handling ability. He's an excellent jump shooter. And he's really dedicated himself to being a tough perimeter defender, too. Not an elite athlete, but he's definitely got star potential. Yeah!
A 3. Again, Mayo missing.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, the addition of Jermaine O'Neal could be an important one for the Celtics. Last season, in the finals, they faltered when Kendrick Perkins injured his knee. Now, as he makes his return from knee surgery, they'll need O'Neal to play well if they're to make another deep run. Back to you guys.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Boston making some changes. Ray Allen is checked in for O'Neal. Garnett comes in for Glenn Davis. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Grizzlies making a switch. Probably the big surprise of the playoffs last year was how the Boston Celtics ended up really taking it to the Cavaliers.
You know, Kevin, it went 6 games, but you could kind of tell that the Celtics were in full control of that. The Cavs never really seriously threatened them.
Here's Gay, got a piece of it.
Nothing is coming easy here, and that's what you want to do as a defense. You want to make it tough for the offense to run their stuff, and the defense is doing an outstanding job of that.
Robinson for three, no good, and it's Memphis the other way. You know, Clark, just thinking back to that Cavs-Celtics series for just a second, Rondo was absolutely huge for them. Do you think that's when it became apparent that this is his team going on?
Oh, I think so, Kevin. I mean, he really stepped up and took ownership of this team, but you still have to give credit to the older guys, too, now. KG, Pierce, and Allen, they were all great in that series as well.
Jacks up the triple. Conley's shot is off.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in his shot. Those misses are getting to him.
Wafer for three, and that is good. 6 points for him. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Conley. Not on the scoreboard yet. Gay gets to Conley for three. That's good.
They're actually looking for a quick fix from the three-point line here. They were a little more hesitant to pull the trigger from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're letting it fly now.
Pass to Garnett. Let's go with the three. And again, Von Wafer for three. And the Celtics lead by 9. So it's Memphis now. They trail by 9 points. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Several teams changing it up here.
Are your Celtics there? Give it up! All right, let's keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mayo. Over Allen. And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist by Conley. Michael Conley. Mayo's got 6.
Great opportunity to go 2 for 1 here. They want to take full advantage of the time remaining. I don't understand it. Kevin, the three hasn't been kind to him here in the first half, but he still continues to fire away.
Robinson against Conley. Randolph against Davis. Clock at 4. 3 on the clock. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
You know, I really like that sense of urgency they're showing in this second quarter. That's impressive. That's what you want to see. They were a little lethargic coming into the game. When you take a leaner like that, a difficult shot, it's going to hurt your chances, no matter which way you cut it. I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front, up 5.